All right, here we go. We're going to open our Autodesk project files for 310 Subdivide, and I'm going to open the subdivision project file. Click. And it's opening. Now it's going out and getting the most current version that's got everybody's changes all at once. This is an asynchronous source of truth file. Keep that in mind. Source of truth. This is the file that everybody works off as true. And when you make a revision to it, it uploads it and everybody can see. There's a lot more to that, but that's okay. Okay, so here's our source of truth right here. It's a topography. And if I go to the site plan, you'll see that everybody's got a specific thing to do. And I'm going to change that right for now for me to wireframe. There we go. I've got it. And you each, everybody in the class has a shape, has how thick the subdivision should be, and what material the subdivision should be. So I'm going to come over to mine. I've got this weird shape and it says it should be 2.5 feet thick and it should be made out of earth. So I want to do that now. So how do I do that? I just highlight the topography just by hovering my cursor over one of the lines, click, and all of the modified TopoSolid things come up, and I'm going to subdivide it. And that makes a little section that shares the shape of the TopoSolid, but you can make it its own material. So subdivide. And to get the shape, I'll pick the lines. Pick the lines that exist. That's why I drew the lines as an annotation. And then over here, you're going to pick which one you want. Now, it might for you come up as grassland or something like that. I've got to make one for mine. Remember, to make one, you edit the type and duplicate it and give it a new name. So I'm going to give it Randy Earth because I already did an earth, and I'm going to say how thick it is, 2.5 foot thick. So that's going to be my thing. See how they always have some sort of a thickness with it. And then right now it's sitting at 16 inches thick. So I need to edit that structure, and I see that there's some earth, some gravel, and then grass. And I'm going to change that grass then to earth because that's my top, layers above. So that's my top, and I'll type in the search bar earth, and there it is. So that's the material that I want, and it's supposed to be 2.5, and here's 6 inches, and 6 inches is 1 foot, so this is going to be additional 1.5 feet. And now I have that material ready. Okay, and I probably want to change this color so that when I see it, it's easy to see. So that's cool. Now for this other things in this subdivision, I want to give it a name, and it's mine. So I'm going to put my name on the subdivision. I'm going to write down this 2.5 foot thick earth. That's what I made it out of. So there we go. And now if I change this back from wireframe to consistent colors, and I just click out here, I can see that's earth. And if I go to my 3D view, it's earth. And see how I can kind of There it is right there. It's 2.5 feet thick. So that means it's even coming out the bottom, because at this point I'm not all that thick. So it's kind of cool. It really makes a thing. Makes you a thing. Okay, and then you can check. I'm going to put this back. I want to always leave this in some fashion that's fairly good. So I'll go to my front and my isometric. And now let me look at the subdivision schedule, and lo and behold, Randy. Oh, let's see. That didn't come out quite right. My name, I must have put all that in the name instead of the comments. Let me go back and find that. Oh yeah, I put it all in the name. Let's get that back. I'm going to highlight it and I'm going to fix this up. That thickness belongs in the comments. 2.5 foot thick earth. And now when I go to my schedule, it showed up. It's really cool. And as each of you do yours, it will show up. Okay, so that's how to open your shared file. Make sure everything's working right. Now, in the collaboration menu, I need to synchronize this. In other words, it's going to kind of like save it, and then everybody will have access to this new thing. So I'm going to synchronize now. And it's saving it to central so that now if somebody else opens it up, they're going to see this. Not only that, if they're working away and they say, show me the latest, it will bring that into theirs also. All right, so those are the things that you should do. The last thing, which I'm not going to show you how to do because you should know it, is how to take this subdivision schedule and export it. I'll talk about what we do with that export a little bit later.